Okay, hi there, everyone. Happy Monday. It's Coach Rene with some more points from the Toronto Building Momentum event. Okay, just a couple of months ago. Now, as we get into this, if you're in Mike Ferry coaching, let me just turn up the desk a little bit there. If you're in coaching, are you already booked and set for the July Superstar Retreat? Okay, I'll pull it up here. This is going to be, you don't want to miss it. You know, if you've been there before at any one point, there it is. Caesar's Palace, July 18th to July 21st. Okay. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be there. You'll be able to hear more great points just like this that I'm about to give you. Friday's video, we just talked about how you can make more money with a productive schedule. So a lot of you had great comments and reached out to me. I thought I'd continue with some of those points. So building momentum, what we were talking about is how to build momentum in your business, in your sales business. And one of the best ways to do that is having a strong, productive schedule each day. So point number 6 was the hardest part of the day is 1 to 5 p.m. Now it's about 7 p.m. Okay, I'm just about to go meet some clients, but from 1 to 5, why is that the hardest time? Because so many distractions can show up in your day. Isn't that right? Don't you notice that there could be so many distractions that seem to pop up during that time of the day? Well, here's some things that you can do to avoid the distractions and fill your day with production during 1 to 5 p.m. How about previewing property online? Right? Mike was talking about previewing property online, pulling up some properties in a certain neighborhood, in a certain area, taking a look at them, getting familiar with the sold prices, the days on market, what do they look like, tracking those statistics. How about previewing property in person, booking 1 or 2 showings, going to see the inventory, especially if it's an area where you recently sold a home or you have a listing or a listing coming up, right? That could be very productive for you. The next thing you could do during the afternoon is preparing for your appointments. Preparing for your appointments. You've all got appointments of some type, somehow, some during the week. How about using that time to prepare, do the research, print things off, prepare your materials, get them all organized? The next thing I wrote down was lead follow up, right? Lead follow up. How many of you miss out on leads or business because you just completely missed calling them or reaching them at the right time? Well, how about putting a slot in your schedule for lead follow up? That way it's in there, it's in concrete, you see it, and every day at the same time, you call your leads back. If there's nothing else to do in your schedule between 1 to 5 and you've taken care of all of that, if you don't have any other appointments, what do we say in coaching? When all else fails or when in doubt, prospect. Back to prospecting, right? So, how much prospecting are you doing? The answer is do more. Do more. Talk to more people, whether it's over the phone or in person. Go out and talk to more people is the name of the game. If when you look at your time, you're either going to control your time or your prospects are going to control your time, especially between 1 to 5 p.m. If you do not have a schedule written and you're just kind of winging it in the afternoon, you may find you're bouncing all over the place, getting pulled in all sorts of different directions. Why? Because you don't have something built in place, right? A concrete schedule. So it's better that we set the schedule rather than have anyone else dictate your schedule. Okay. The next skill that we were talking about in Toronto was the skill of talking to people. Okay. So talking to people, of course, creates the leads that you'll be following up on, right? And it sounds simple, but the average income of a real estate agent right now is about $28,000. Okay. That's based on the fact that the average agent is doing less than 2 transactions a year. You all know those stats. Well, especially if you're in the real estate business. If you're not in the real estate business, that may come as a shock to you. Okay? So why do salespeople fight it all the time? Why do salespeople fight going out there and talking to people? There's a direct correlation between the number of people you speak to and the income that you make. And this is regardless of any business that you have. I have a client, he opened up a Swiss chalet restaurant recently. I asked, how did you fill it up with people? How do you get customers? He says, Rene, we have to talk to people. We have to tell them that the location is open and we're in the area and we cater to parties and we cater to different events. It doesn't matter what business that you're in, you've got to talk to people to bring people in if you want to make any kind of income in that business, right? So to make your prospecting effective, make your mornings media free. Media free. And when you think about media free, think about when was the last time you saw a really positive story in the news, right? Is the news generally more positive or more negative? And you have to ask yourself, is that the way you really want to start your day? Or is that the way you want to end your day even on that note? So when it comes to prospecting, you want to keep your mornings media free. Work to strengthen the link between prospecting and the goals you've set, right? Make that connection. So in coaching, we always work on a client's goals. Where do you want to go? What do you want to get? What do you want to do? And then we merge those most exciting goals into their prospecting schedule, into their daily activities. And that's where the magic happens, because you actually feel like doing it when you have something in front of you that's motivating you, right? The hardest call is often the first call of the day. So there is a solution for that, right? We all know that the phone can be very heavy, especially if you're a newer agent, and that first phone call of the day could be, you're putting all kinds of things in front of it so that you don't have to make it. So, but the truth is, there is a solution. And what is it? It's calling one of your past clients, one of your centers of influence, someone who loves talking to you, so that you can have a great conversation, get warmed up, feel good, have a good feel good call, and ease yourself into your prospecting, right? And of course, is it duplicatable talking to people? Of course it is. But that is a duplicatable business. If you talk to a certain amount of people, conversations about your business each day, whether it's mortgages, real estate, whatever business that might be, then guess what? You're going to have repeatable income from those conversations that you're getting. So as long as you're a salesperson, you're going to have an obligation to talk to people. That's like sales 101, right? That's why you got into this business at some level, is because you like talking to people, or you work with people, or you're going to be helping a lot of people, right? So hope these points helped you, right? We're just making it through 2 of them, but there's so much more to go through. Coach Rene here with the Mike Ferry organization. Hope to see a lot of you in a couple of weeks, in a few weeks in July, at the Superstar Retreat. Take a look at it, www.mikeferry.com. Have yourself a wonderful day.